What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon here today. I bring to you an insane Pokemon card auctions of the week video. And I say insane because there are just an insane amount of auctions to go through. Not only will I be covering eBay auctions, but I will also be covering heritage auctions this week because there were a lot of crazy items that went for sale via auction at heritage auctions. So folks, in this video I promise you a ton of auctions that I'm going over of both vintage and modern, graded cards, sealed booster boxes that have reached insane prices, and some cards that I guarantee you haven't even seen before. At least I haven't. Some very, very unique cards here that we're going to go over, so stay tuned for all of that. Folks, I am nearing 10,000 subscribers, which is only appropriate as I am top 10 Pokemon, so I would like to get to 10,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like. Thank you for watching, and we have a ton of auctions to go over, so let's get into it right now. So folks, for this first segment, we will be going over all of the different grading card companies' cards before we touch on all the PSA graded cards. So let's get started with this SGC Pikachu holographic promo from the McDonald's collection that sold this week for $86. And in comparison, you had the PSA McDonald's Pikachu sell for $205 this week. Also from SGC, we had this Dragonite EX as an SGC 10 sell for $41. The Charizard Holo from Evolution set sold as an SGC 9.5 this week for $360. Here we had a Beautyfly SGC 10 sell for $127.50. And then the Aerodactyl EX as an SGC 10 sold for $255. And lastly, for our SGC cards, we have this awful Jolteon Holo from Skyridge that sold as an SGC 10 for $355. If y'all have watched my videos in the past, you all know that I have a strong dislike for this Jolteon. It is my least favorite evolution card ever. But SGC 10, $355. Alright, getting into some CGC cards. We had this CGC 9.5 Karen's Conviction from the newest Chilling Reign set that sold for $90 even. We had a Lapras V as a CGC 10 Pristine. This is from the Shining Fate set, sell for $86. Also from Chilling Reign, we had this Blissey V sold as a CGC 9.5 for $85. We had this Blaziken, this is from the Japanese Chilling Reign set, sell as a 9.5 for $162.50. We had a Pristine 10 Charizard V from CGC sell for $137.50. This card as a PSA 10 is extremely overpopulated, so I wanted to touch on what a CGC 10 might cost for this card. Another extremely overpopulated card as far as PSA 10s is this Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno Stained Glass Art GX card from the Hidden Fates Elite Trainer box. A CGC 10 will cost you about $222. Here from the company Get Graded, we have this Mint 9 Sandaconda V that sold for $17.19. I have never come across a Get Graded card. This is the first one we've touched on in my auctions of the week video, so I don't know if there'd be more to come or if this is a up and coming grading company. There seems to be a ton of these grading companies springing up nowadays, so this is the first Get Graded card I've come across. And then we have this. This didn't actually sell. I wanted to include this though because I've never seen this before. This is an Electric 10 Lugia Holo from Vivid Voltage as a pre-release card. I have never heard of electric grading, but they were asking $100 as a starting auction price, but it did not sell. So have y'all ever heard of electric grading? Let me know. And there's the back of the slab there in case you were interested. Looks like it's got the QR code there and then some kind of security device on the right there. So yeah, that seems to be standard with these graded cards as far as the security nowadays. Here from BGS, we have a Pristine 10 Lugia from the Poker set. This is the Ace of Spades that sold for $405 this week. Here we have a BGS 10 Pristine Pikachu VMAX card that sold for $740. And in contrast, we had a PSA 10 Pikachu VMAX also sell for $740 this week. From Battle Styles, we have a Single Strike Urshifu VMAX in PSA 10 sell for $270. From Shining Legends, we had the Shining Celebi promo in PSA 10 sell for $193. From Breakthrough Set, we have the Secret Rare Mewtwo EX Full Art card that sold as a PSA 10 for $315. The Charizard VMAX from Champion's Path sold as a PSA 10 for $650 in the PWCC auction. We had this beautiful Umbreon VMAX from the EV Hero set as a PSA 10 sell for $935. Whew, hefty price. We had from Ultra Prism this Full Art Lily card. Remember, this card was like $1,500 at one point. As a PSA 10 this week, it sold for $965. All right, getting into some vintage cards here. We have a 2000 Topps Chrome Sparkle Kadabra card in PSA 10, sold for $535. And also from the Topps series, we had this foil Charizard in PSA 10 sell for $2,315. Couple of base set cards to go over here. Base set unlimited. We had an Alakazam sell for $525. The Gyarados sold for $421. The Magneton sold for $605. And the Raichu sold for $501. So in what world is the Magneton more expensive or more valuable than the Raichu? That's kind of weird. I don't know. I can't believe the Raichu only sold for $500 and the Magneton beat it by over $100. That took me off guard there. From First Edition base, we had a Squirtle First Edition PSA 10 sell for $976, and then a Shadowless Nidoking Holo from base set sold as a PSA 10 for $1,398 this week. A couple of fossil cards here. We had a First Edition Aerodactyl in PSA 10 sell for $610. The First Edition Haunter sold for $560. And then the Zapdos Holo sold for $769 this week. Continuing on with vintage here, we had a First Edition Holo Vileplume sells at PSA 10 for $960. And then we had a Koga's Beedrill First Edition PSA 10 sell for $1,575. The First Edition Dark Charizard from Team Rocket set sold as a PSA 10 for $4,927. And then the Dark Dragonite from Legendary Collection, this is the Reverse Fireworks foil, sell as a PSA 10 for $2,175. Here was the Pokemon Center Black Star promo from the WotC era, sells a PSA 10 for $860. This and the Lucky Stadium Trainer card are two of the very valuable cards from that set. We have some E-Series cards here, and Magneton Holo from Skyridge that sold for $344, and then the Steelix from Skyridge sold as a PSA 10 for $470 this week. Here we had, I think, all of the Shining cards from Neo Destiny First Edition sell. Let's go through all of them from least to greatest. We had a Shining Kabutops First Edition sell for $896. The Shining Steelix sold for $1,000 even. The Shining Noctowl sold for $1,026. Shining Celebi, these are all PSA 10s, sold for $1,835. The Shining Raichu sold for $2,091. Shining Mewtwo sold for $3,800. We had a Shining Tyranitar sell for $4,050. And then the Shining Charizard from this set sold for $11,600. And then we had a couple of Shinings from Neo Revelation as well. We had a Shining Magikarp in PSA 10 sell for $3,165. And then the Shining Gyarados, my favorite Shining card of all time, sold for a whopping $9,400 this week. We had a 2015 Pokemon Art Academy Mew competition card in PSA 8 that sold for $9,468 this week. According to the description, there were only 100 of these cards ever made, so extremely rare card, not many printed, and a PSA 8 cost almost $10,000. All right, folks, we had some tremendous sales from Heritage Auctions this week. Let me go over a couple of the graded cards, and then we'll get into the sealed product that sold on Heritage Auctions. Some truly crazy prices and some truly insane cards. Here we had a Glaceon Level X from Majestic Dawn set. Sell for $8,400 as a PSA 10. Whew. This and the Leafeon are some heavy-hitting cards from that set. Here we had a Japanese First Edition Black Label Umbreon from the Japanese Versus set that sold for $10,200. Truly a beautiful artwork, reaching the 5-figure mark this week. Crazy. From Supreme Victors, we had 7 of the PSA 10 Level X cards, including the Charizard Level X, here sell for $15,600 for a lot of 7 of them. From Legendary Collection, we had the Reverse Foil Charizard in PSA 10 sell for $14,400. Alright, strap on your seatbelt because we got some sealed product here that hit some tremendous numbers. We had a base set unlimited booster box sell for $21,600. A first edition German base set booster box sold for $27,600. A first edition Chinese base set booster box sold for $28,800. The first edition French base set boosters box sold for $45,600. The Diamond and Pearl Stormfront booster box sold this week for $7,800. In this box, you have the potential of getting that secret rare Charizard card. We had also had a Diamond and Pearl Majestic Dawn booster box sell for $9,800. This is the box you were able to get that level X Glaceon and Leafeon from. An EX Power Keepers booster box sold this week for $13,200 sealed. Alright, getting into the WotC booster boxes here, we had a first edition Gym Challenge booster box sell for $15,600. The first edition Neo Discovery booster box sold for an even $18,000 this week. You have some crazy cards in there like the Umbreon, Espeon, the Yanma cards, all very sought after in their PSA 10 forms, so that was impressive. Also selling for $18,000, we had this EX Delta Species booster box. There was an EX Holon Phantoms booster box that sold for $22,800. And of course, in this box, you have the potential of getting the Gold Star Pikachu, Gold Star Mewtwo. Yeah, just so many crazy potential Gold Star pulls in these boxes. The Neo Genesis first edition booster box sold for $31,200. And of course, y'all know what comes in that box. You got the Typhlosion, the Lugia, all those insanely hard PSA 10 cards to get. You had a Neo Revelations booster box first edition sell for $32,400. Once again, you got the legendary dogs, the Ho-Oh, the Shining Magikarp, Shining Gyarados, such a stacked box right there. Then the Japanese Neo Revelation booster box sold for $34,800 this week. Here we had a Japanese Neo Destiny booster box that sold for over $45,000. Check this out, folks. You don't see this like ever. This is a sealed case of base set unlimited booster boxes. So there should be 6 booster boxes in this case, and it sold for $105,000. There was a PSA 10 first edition base set Charizard that sold for $264,000 this week. This one came with the much older label than the current ones they have today, but still $264,000. That is hefty. And then the box that this card comes from, the first edition base set booster box sold this week, sealed for $384,000. And the auction of the week. This might not be the most expensive, although it is very expensive, but it is the most unique auction I have ever seen, is this CGC 6.5 test print gold border Blastoise card. This was a test print card by Wizards of the Coast as they were transitioning into printing Pokemon cards. As you can see, this Blastoise has the CD promo artwork on it. This card not only has a gold border, but it has a Magic the Gathering back on it. Yeah, just a card that you never ever see. Extremely old, extremely rare, and it sold for $216,000 this week. Whew, that is it for our auctions of the week. Guys, what do you think about all these insane auctions? What do you think about all these heritage auctions, especially this Blastoise at the end there? That was insane. I've never seen a card like that before. Let me know what you think in the comments. And also let me know what you think about all these new grading companies, how they're going to fare against the more well-known companies like PSA, CGC, BGS. Do you think these companies will rise to the top, or do you think they will sink down to the bottom? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, help me get to that 10,000 subscriber mark by subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. Check me out in my next video coming out real soon. I will see you all then. Thank you.